This is an episode you don't want to miss. When plans fall apart and life doesn't go the way you prayed, listen as Larry Moten gives voice to what so many feel but seldom say out loud.
You follow the vision. You put in the hours, late nights, early mornings. You sacrifice time with your loved ones, poured money into your ideals when you barely had enough for yourself. You walked into rooms where you didn't feel ready, but you showed up anyway. You invested in growth, adapted to discomfort, met people you thought were the key. You prayed, you fast, you prepared. You were ready. This message is for anyone who knows what I'm talking about, who have experienced the same pain of disappointment, who feel the hurt, the embarrassment, the shame of putting your whole heart into something and it doesn't work out. You know how devastating this feeling feel like. Oh, it hurts so bad. Your dreams turn into a nightmare. And every night you revisit that same nightmare over and over and over again. And you ask yourself, why? Why now? Why me? And it's during these moments, in this moment, you wonder if the years you put in were wasted. If your career was over. This is the storm that few people talk about. When your heart is still speaking in disappointment and your mind can't see past the rejection. And you're holding back tears because you don't want the world to know how bad it hurts. But here's a reminder. It's okay not to be okay. In other words, it's okay to feel it. You know one thing about the rain. The rain has always meant one thing. And that is that something new is trying to grow. So when the thunder in your soul quiets, when the weight of the unmet expectation start to lift, reconnect with your Creator. Reconnect to Source. Just like the earth received the rain to give birth to life, ask your divine Creator what you need to rise again. Ask for sustainability. Ask for stillness. Ask for strength. Ask to be aligned with the rhythm of the universe. The rhythm that reminds you you're not off course. You're being cultivated. So when life doesn't go according to plan, write these 5 points down and visit them as often as necessary. Let them tattoo themselves into your soul. Let them hold you when your plans collapse. Let them whisper strength when disappointment screams. Let them rise in you when everything else falls. These aren't just steps. They're a sacred reminder, edge in the space where rejection tried to take root, but resilience bloom instead. Number 1, Pause and listen for the deeper lesson. The setback may not be punishment. It might be redirection. The collapse might be construction for a bigger vision. Pause and listen for the deeper lesson. The setback might not be punishment. It might be redirection. The inner state may be under reconstruction. So once it is finished, you will have more opportunities to get from where you want to go to where you need to go. More opportunity will spring up after the construction is over. Point number 2, pivot. Pivot not from fear, but from faith. You're allowed to change course. Purpose is often found mid-pivot. You are allowed to change course. Remember that. Point number 3. Embrace your humanity. Let the tears come. Let the ache breathe. But don't let it become your identity. You're not the no you just received. You're the yes that still lives in your spirit. Point number 4. Call in safe spaces. Even if you don't feel strong, your circle can carry your hope until you can lift it again. And if there's no circle yet, you've just become the founder of your own healing tribe. And point number 5, remember this one, especially to you content creators out there. You may have 30 views, a handful of likes, and maybe your content only got played 50 times. But what if one life changed because of your words? Don't chase numbers. Cultivate legacy. And when the dust settles and you find yourself standing again, not because everything got easier, but because you got stronger. That's purpose. That's power. That's growth. So keep building. Even when the pieces don't fit yet, keep building. Keep showing up. Even when your heart's still mending, keep building. Because the rain always stops. The rain always ends. And when it does, you'll rise with the roots deeper than before. And in the words of Maya Angelou, and still I rise.
Be inspired. There's a spiritual solution to every problem. My soul purpose, my destiny. It's possible. These journals and more are now available on Amazon.